Hi. Uh, Before I can officially start this video, I gotta apologize real quick. I've been kind of lacking when it comes to the other milestones that I've hit. So I just want to right now say thank you for 350, 400, 500, 550. Did I say 450? Thank you for 350, 400, 450, 500, 550, 600, 650, 700, 750, 800, 850, 900, and 950 subscribers. But of course, that's not what we're here for. Right now, it is time to say thank you. And I genuinely mean thank you for 1,000 subscribers. It seems unreal, honestly. I started this channel about almost 2 years ago. It's actually going to be 2 years in about a month time. And I never thought that it would get anywhere. I just sort of made this channel as sort of like an attempt to just sort of block out the world in a way. Ignore all the happenings and whatnot, and I guess I just never expected it to actually get anywhere. It would just be something I would just do as a hobby that never really meant anything. It just sort of existed. But now that I have seen, especially in this last month, that people are genuinely interested, I feel kind of proud. I feel proud that I kept it up for so long and I just stuck to it, because honestly at times I just felt like kind of lost cause, and it didn't feel really worth it. Even when I was just starting out for fun, I just never really thought that the time I thought I wasted doing YouTube for the last 2 years was just all worthless. It was all wasted, but because of this, I kind of feel like it's all been worth it now. I know that none of that time was wasted, none of that effort was wasted at all, and I genuinely, truly thank you for all of it. And I mean that. I know it's hard to convey that when I'm just another face on a screen, but I genuinely do mean that. But now that that's all out of the way, I just want to sort of take this time to sort of just reintroduce myself, share a bit about myself, and just so you can get a better understanding of everything. So first off, hi, ladies, gentlemen, and everybody in between. My name is Joe, also known as Flint Nuka. My profile picture was that, but now it's this, so that's probably, if you see that other one in previous videos, that's why. That was my old logo, or old profile picture, and now it's changed to something I think better fits me, personally, instead of it just being something random. I make gaming content, specifically Let's Play styles, though however, for the past 3 months, as of recording this, I have been getting into streaming, which I think has been much more beneficial to my overall just daily life and working schedule. It's really just sort of improved my just sort of mentality when it comes to doing this. I mean, I was completely fine with the Let's Play structure of the edited down videos, regularly scheduled uploads, but over time as life sort of went on, I just sort of found myself not being able to keep up with it. There was a whole thing of back in 2021 of me not being able to upload for a few months because I was just transitioning into a new job. I was, my life was going on. Things were happening, so I couldn't really do it as consistently as I wanted to, so I had to change that. And then by October, I sort of had this sort of realization of, why don't I try switching over to streaming? That way I don't have to worry about, constantly just leaving blocks of time, huge, like, days or weeks worth of time just without releasing anything or uploading anything, and then I could, just keep doing it whenever I had the time to. And I honestly think that's worked out for me a lot more in the end. Which then leads today, to this month actually, January of 2022, which I think I want to label as one of the best months I think I've ever had in my life. Obviously, I'm still young. I'm only 21, so I can't really say that, this is absolutely the best month I've ever had. But in terms of overall just sort of things that have happened, things that are going on, I think, or the going-ons that have happened, I should say, I think this is one of the better months that I've lived. And one of the reasons is just all the things I got to do this month. So I'd like to talk a little bit about those if you don't mind. And obviously, if you don't want to, just skip to the time that I have listed below in the description, or I timestamped here probably if I'm not lazy enough to do it. Yeah, one of the cool things I got to do was I saw Belle in theaters now for 3 times now, because I think it was when my story with it is, I saw the trailer for it back in November, just randomly out of nowhere. It got me extremely hooked, and I was like, okay, when it comes out, I am seeing it no matter what it takes. And then I did see it. I fell absolutely just head over heels for it, to the point where I saw it again 3 more times, twice again in theaters. One I had to unfortunately watch unofficially, since the movie's not so popular over here in the States, so that sucks. But I enjoyed my time with it. I'd definitely recommend it. Friggin', what's his name? Mamoru Hosoda, I think, if I said that right. He just makes wonderful films. And, I hope it wins the Oscar for animated films, even though it's going up against two Disneys, which, that sucks, but, might have a chance. Another thing that I got to do this month was I went to my first ever live concert for the band I Don't Know How But They Found Me, and it was just, as my first time concert experience, it was just a trip. It was genuinely just surprising at how much fun it was, especially with how, pandemic and all that, having to be shut inside for however long and all that. It was just so fun to just see a band that I really love perform live, with a bunch of other people who also enjoyed them. Felt like I finally had like similar interests with people again after being, locked away for so long. So that was a very, very nice and just enjoyable moment for all. And then, of course, the main big thing that this whole video is about is over the course of this month, I went from just being stuck at like 330 subscribers to reaching that milestone of 1,000, which seems kind of unreal that it even happened, though I guess I gotta give it success. Well, that successful rise in growth to that video game music mix that I made, because that thing, I think, was my first ever video that just sort of blew up in any kind of capacity. It got like 5,000 views within the span of like a week, and that was from when I uploaded it, and that was just crazy to me that that video would even get popular, because my other two never took off. And I can understand why. It's a very niche sort of idea to do, and probably not a lot of people who'd want that kind of a thing. But then I guess there are people, I should say, who want that kind of thing, so I gotta thank that video again for all the success I'm having now, so thanks to that. But I guess the main ending bit now that I want to just sort of end off is like, what is the future of this channel now that I am able to grow it out and I've reached some kind of audience? And my main goal I think I want to do is I want to try to I would like to hopefully monetize at some point, you know. I've got the subs for it, I've got all the other stuff, I just need watch time, which now that I've kind of caught the eyes of some viewers, I guess I might be able to reach that within a reasonable time period, which that's cool. And honestly, I just want to try to grow this channel as much as I can because I know a lot of people like to think of YouTube as like a job of sorts. But I don't like to see it that way. I like to see it as like a hobby that I just get to continue doing and have fun doing, and honestly, if possible, get paid to do. Because honestly, I've never seen uploading the videos as like any kind of work to do. It's always just kind of been fun to be had. So I hope I get to continue that into the very, very, very far future, or however long YouTube decides to, you know, stick around. I doubt it's going to be around too long, but hopefully I can make this last until then, at the very least. But yeah, I just want to end things off finally by saying, again, a really big thank you, in all honesty, because, you know, I didn't really, like I said, I didn't really believe that this would go anywhere, but now that I know it can and will and has, I feel more confident in it. I feel more, what's the word I'm looking for? I feel a lot more bolder, I think, with how I want to continue with this. Just be myself and just hope people enjoy, which I think now I've been able to prove that does work to some extent. So let's just keep that up and hope things continue. So until next we meet, whenever stream, whatever video it may be, remember to have yourselves a good day today, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.